Pixar Animation now takes its talent for its first ever original series coming to Disney Plus. I got to check out 4 or 5 episodes, something like that. And I got to tell you, woo-wee, you're going to love this one. Folks, let's over to the review of the new series, Disney's Win or Lose. What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the channel today for another review. And today we're going to be reviewing the new series Win or Lose, coming to Disney Plus February 19th. Now, I have to be honest, I had an opportunity to check this out back at D23, and I had a little bit of a scheduling conflict. But for the folks I know that went to go see it, they said, "Oh, you missed it." And I said, "No." But I now had my chance to check out. I keep saying 4 or 5 because I'm pretty sure I seen 4, and then I got a notification saying that I might have missed the episode. And I watched another episode, and I was like, "Yeah, I didn't see that one." So I'm pretty confident in saying I think I seen about 5 episodes, and I really did enjoy this. First of all, when it comes down to Pixar animation, I mean, what's not to love? For one, but for two, I love that Pixar animation has its own aesthetic, but also pays homage to all the other animation style, and you got a lot of that in this as well too. So yes, you're going to get that Pixar animation that you are very familiar with, but that is just the tip of the iceberg there because they use so many other styles as well too. So for that alone, you know exactly what you get when it comes down to Pixar animation. But truly with this one, this is a story of multiple stories sort of intertwined from 8 different characters as they all prepare for their big championship softball game. Now, with this, we're dealing with insecure kids, helicopter parents, even a lovesick umpire. Now, that's what the synopsis said, but let me add a little bit more of my flavor to it. I saw this series as a series that's so relatable to so many different folks. Without a doubt, you're going to see yourself in this because I think the show does a very good job of not only taking us and on this journey with these characters and their journeys, but also how they see themselves. Because you have sort of a way in terms of how characters cope, how they deal with certain aspects and challenges of their life. And at times, I think what's relatable to that is because we all sort of struggle with different ways about how we navigate challenges, obstacles, and then ultimately how we see ourselves through all of that. And I thought they did a really good job in capturing that aesthetic in a way that will resonate for adults, but also for kids. And truly, let me just be honest, with the deep sort of conversations that sort of happens within this, I thought this was a very dope show, a dope vibe with a perfect mix of humor and heart. As I mentioned, both kids and adults will love this because they will see themselves in these characters, making almost every episode truly a home run. No, it's a pun, but truly, because I think that from character to character, you're just going to say wow, I understand what's happening here. I resonate with that. I felt that way before, or I know somebody like that. So I just thought they did a really good job in not only having a show at surface level is really about a softball game, but really when you dig deep down into it, you just find so much substance that really pertains to a lot of what everybody's dealing with on the day-to-day. And I think that human connection is what brings humanity together, what heals humanity. But to see that through entertainment and content such as this, I think it's really good writing, good storytelling, and really well timed, real needed as well too. So each of the episodes, because they're about 22 minutes each. Again, I've seen the 5. You will get some laughs, but definitely a lot of heart. And then with these characters, like I said, you will see, from Rochelle to Lori to Frank, all these characters, you will see yourself in it. The music, fantastic. Matter of fact, the music is so good that you truly will wait to the very end of every episode, all the way through the credits, to hear these beats, these melodies, these tunes. Like, they nailed it with the music. Again, I don't just say it has a dope vibe because that's just a word I like to use. Like, it's truly a dope vibe to this. Like, it feels good when you watch this. Now, again, all these different characters, and while there's one granular story kind of happening, there's pocketed stories within all of it. Because and that's what I love about this, is because I always say the thing about you never know what somebody's going through, but like that's exactly what's happening in this. Is that you can see somebody and interact with them in an episode, but then when you go back home with them, or you go to work with them, or you go to the classroom with them, and you see what they're really struggling with, you're like, wow, I never thought that about that character when they were first introduced. So like, I love that. And again, like I said, like each character focuses on a particular character and their struggles. And I mean, like, you're dealing with like how they kind of navigate through like defense mechanism or coping mechanisms as well. And then you see like sort of these consciousness that exists with them in terms of how they see themselves and the pressures that they put themselves under. So like, you're going to see that from every single character, which I think, again, beautiful storyteller, beautiful depiction of these things in a way that like both kids and adults will understand. So one thing I will say that for sure is that what I really love is that when you do meet characters, you're kind of like, oh, that's a cool character. And then eventually down the line, you really get a fleshed out story with them. You really get to know them. So that, I think, is like very good how they sort of use sort of an anthology sort of way, but yet it's still a bigger story around it. Voice acting, listen, the character Vanessa Rochelle, who's voiced by Rosa Salazar, one of my favorites, she really is a fantastic actor, fantastic voice actor as well too. When she steps into this role of Vanessa, who is this single parent raising two kids, but also having some financial troubles, also having some doubts about her career, also trying to really reestablish herself, but also still protect her daughter, while her daughter's also going through some things as well too. Like, it's such a first of all, it's such a lovable character, but such a fantastic job in giving this character so much life through the voice work, because you see her at times where she's very excited, but you also see her at times where she's sort of like mentally struggling and sort of wearing a mask through everything that she's going on. Like, you see her sort of like clicking into mode to sort of like, you know, protect what she's really feeling at the time. So I thought, you know, fantastic voice acting, and across the board, there's great voice acting, but Rosa just really shines in this role here. So yeah, like I said, you got a ton of characters that you will absolutely love. Vanessa, again, by Rosa Salazar, who's Rochelle's mom. Rochelle's another character that you're just gonna instantly fall in love with. She's so bright, she's confident, she's strong, but she also has her own struggles and doubts as well too. So like, I really do love this mother-daughter relationship that we get to see in this. And Rochelle's a softball star, so I love that from her as well too. And there's so much more I think we're going to get from them going down the line from what I've seen. Looks like they left us off at a very good and heartfelt moment that I'm like, I need to see how this is all going to play out. So yeah, certainly, listen, win or lose, I think, you know, it's Pixar, why not? But truly, if you are looking for your next your next binge or your next watch, this is it. This is definitely it. This is a good one. 22 minutes each. You'll get through it in no time. I'm not even sure if this is a binge drop or they're coming out weekly, but whatever it is, you want to stay tuned, because for the 5 I've seen, it's a really good series, and I'm very glad I got a chance to check this out. And I really am going to go back and watch it again, because I think there's so much to really pick up on with these characters, their struggles, and really seeing yourself, but also understanding that like we're all together in this. And I think that's such a beautiful thing. I think that's the real big picture that's being told with this story. Is like, you're getting these pocketed episodes with particular characters, but ultimately they all connect. And I think that's really telling, because I think it's telling us that like everybody is going through something, but we are all in this together. And such a beautiful story and message to tell to folks while also entertaining them with this series. So yeah, check out Win or Lose. Jump in the comments, folks. Let me know your thoughts about this one once you check it out. And as always, stick around for more reviews and content very soon. Thank you for watching, folks.
Ridiculous.